Is this thing on? Welcome to a different kind of like style video that I'm trying out. Basically, tomorrow, the time that I'm recording this, probably the day that I'm uploading it, I'm gonna upload it like right before the presentation. But I'm kind of gonna go over my predictions for the Nintendo E3 Direct tomorrow. I would say the rest of E3, but it's been kind of a sleeper. I mean, nothing really crazy was announced except for like maybe Elden Ring and Guardians of the Galaxy, but besides that, we haven't really gotten much. So me and like the rest of the gaming community is relying on Nintendo to save this one. The way I'm gonna structure this video is I'm gonna go through the things that I think are pretty obvious, the things that like, we have nothing confirmed for this direct, but like the things that if they don't talk about it in this direct, it's gonna be quite glaring. And then I'm gonna go over like my predictions on things that we don't know about yet. I'm gonna try to like predict the future, stuff like that. So if I get any of these right, you guys will be the first ones to hear me brag about it tomorrow. But starting off with the things that we already know, like, come on, we know they're gonna reveal another Smash character tomorrow. Personally, who I want it to be, I'm a huge Sonic fan. It's Sonic's, I think 30th anniversary this year. So are they gonna do it? Are they gonna bring me Eggman? I kind of want Eggman in the game. I think that'd be so sick. I want Eggman in there, and this is a little bold, but I think it's possible. I think they're gonna give us both. I think they're gonna give us the last two fighters. Kind of go for like a little double whammy there, and I think I actually, unironically, like no cap, I'm not joking. I really think that Jonesy from Fortnite can be in this game. A lot of it has to do with that leak coming out a little bit ago, where basically Nintendo and Epic agreed for Samus to be in the game, and ever since that's kind of come out, people are like, "Oh, Jonesy's in Fortnite." And honestly, I think it'll actually be a thing. Like, is he my number one pick for the game? No, but will it be kind of cool to see, one of the pillars of modern gaming, Fortnite, kind of paved the way for the whole battle pass system, things like that. So it's a crazy popular game. So to see it in Smash, it would make sense. Like, again, not my top pick and not a lot of other people's top pick, but I think they could really get the crowd going with that one. So yeah, I think Jonesy and Eggman are the two characters. Pretty unoriginal, I know, but who knows? Because I know we're not getting Sora. So secondly, Pokemon trailers. Game Freak already announced the release dates for the remakes. I think the remakes are coming out in November, and RCS is coming out in January, I believe, of next year. So in terms of release dates, we won't really be, expecting anything new, but maybe a new trailer so that the Pokemon in RCS don't look like they're made on MS Paint. Besides that, yeah, pretty obvious. I think we're gonna get a little bit more news on Pokemon. Next up, Breath of the Wild 2. They have to give us more information. They left us empty in the last direct. They teased it. They said, "Oh, you guys are here for Breath of the Wild, but guess what? You're not getting Breath of the Wild. So here's a Skyward Sword instead." But yeah, they have to give us Breath of the Wild 2 news. Kind of bold of me to say, we might get release date. I'm thinking somewhere in between March 2022, around there. People that think it's coming out this year, I think you're crazy. But my prediction is that we get more info, we get a release date, maybe like a new trailer or something, and my prediction for the release date is March 2022. That's when I think Breath of the Wild 2 is going to come out. Next up for obvious things, Splatoon 3. They kind of dropped that on us at the end of last direct, so I think it'll be pretty clear that we're getting Splatoon 3 news. Whether that be another trailer, whether that be released, I don't know. But we're getting something on Splatoon 3, so I think that's a pretty safe prediction. Next up, for the really obvious ones, Animal Crossing update. They always seem to give us something Animal Crossing related in these new directs. Probably like a Zelda update, maybe to celebrate 35th anniversary or something like that. Yeah, in terms of obvious things, I think we've covered most of like the super given things, like Nintendo giving us the two characters. That might be not, such a given, but yeah, now we're gonna move on to the spicy things. The things if I get right, I'm gonna pop off. So, a lot of people have been speculating that Nintendo don't really have a holiday game slated for this year, except if you count Pokemon. But like a super huge not remake, just a new game for the holiday. And I think that they do have a holiday game plan, but they just haven't told us anything about it in a while. I'm talking like 2 years. I'm talking Metroid Prime 4. I think they're going to announce, well, first of all, they're going to give us more information on the game tomorrow, and they're going to announce, yeah, it's coming out this year. For those of you who waited, like, yeah, the game's coming out this year. I personally think they're going to give us Metroid for the holiday. And if not Metroid Prime 4, then probably something like a re-release of the Metroid Prime trilogy, or like a compilation of Metroid. I don't know. I for some reason, I just feel like this is Metroid's year. So, Metroid holiday season, I give it that. Next up for my predictions, it's a prediction, not really, kind of obvious, kind of not. We've been hearing rumors, you know, teeter-tattering here and there about the Switch Pro. I think they're gonna definitely announce the Switch Pro. Maybe not give us a trailer or like an in-depth, you know, presentation. I feel like that merits its own direct. But definitely I feel like we're gonna get news on the Switch Pro, the new system, whatever they're gonna do. Nintendo is going to release it, and I think it's gonna be released maybe late next year, early 23 maybe. But with that, I think that's why I think Breath of the Wild is not coming out this year. I feel like some of these new Switch titles are going to be launch titles to come along with the Switch Pro, like Breath of the Wild 2, Splatoon 3, etc., etc. Maybe not Metroid Prime 4, because I kind of want to play it like now, like on my Switch. So, I hope that Metroid Prime 4 isn't involved with that. But yeah, Switch Pro, I think, kind of obvious, not really, because, you know, we've been hearing different kind of rumors in that. But anyway, it's been a long time. If they're going to revive anything this year, I think they have a chance of reviving 2 IPs, either F-Zero or Kid Icarus. Kid Icarus is a long shot. I know Sakurai is still working on Smash, but I don't think that means that Sora Limited can't work on the next Kid Icarus game, or even like port it to the Switch. Like, I'd love a Kid Icarus Uprising port. That game was phenomenal, and like to have it, you know, in HD like on my Switch, like I'd love that. Or, you know, perhaps if we're lucky, you know, like a new game or something like that. But that's stretching a little bit. Then F-Zero has no excuse to not have a new game. It's been forever. I think the last game that came out was GX on the GameCube. It's been a solid. I don't know how many. I don't know math right now. I don't even know English right now. But F-Zero hasn't had a new game in a minute. So I would love to see a new F-Zero game. Besides that, I think those are the only 2 franchises I can really think of reviving. Like, we're not gonna see like new Ice Climbers game, you know, or anything like that. So those are my 2 new predictions if they're gonna revive dead IPs. Kid Icarus is not really dead. F-Zero is kind of dead, but yeah, they're gonna bring back F-Zero or Kid Icarus with a new game, new port, whatever they want to do. I think we're gonna see something like that. Next up on my predictions, not so obvious, but I feel like it would make sense. We're gonna get either a new Mario Party or a new kart. Now for the Mario Party, well, I think it goes without saying, Super Mario Party wasn't that good. In fact, it was pretty dog. So I think they're gonna want to try to win the fans over, or even like, you know, make money from the casual market by bringing us a new Mario Party. Personally, the route I think they should go is kind of going for the nostalgia route, maybe doing like a Mario Party Generations, kind of like the top 100, but just include like old maps and stuff like that. Personally, not the best thing to release, but it would be better than Super Mario Party. And either that or a new kart, because it has been a while. So Mario Kart 9 could be on the horizon. I don't know how they'd expand on 8. I think 8 is a phenomenal Mario Kart game. Play the hell out of it. So I don't know what they're gonna do there, but I think a new Mario, either Party or Kart, would do for the Switch. For ports, I really only have one I can think of, and this is primarily for the Pro. I think they might port like Kingdom Hearts 3, or, you know, a big game like that on the Pro to kind of show that the Pro is powerful and can run these like next gen games. So I think we're gonna get like, you know, oh, here's the Pro. Also, here are some ports that are coming to the Pro. That being maybe, you know, like I said, no specific names here, but like a Kingdom Hearts 3, or maybe not a Final Fantasy remake, but, you know, just something to like tie the fans over. For like a bolder prediction, I don't think we're gonna get a new Mario. Odyssey 2, I feel like Bowser's Fury just came out. I don't know, 3D Mario is we kind of are satisfied for like the 3D Mario right now. Well, I mean, I personally am, so I don't think we need an announcement for like Odyssey 2 or whatever they want to do with 3D Mario, but I mean, hey, if they announce it, I won't be complaining. But that's just something I don't think they're gonna do. So yeah, not a new Mario, obviously not getting a new Zelda. We have Breath of the Wild 2 already. So if Nintendo want a big IP to have like a new game, I would say yeah, Metroid Prime 4 this holiday, or like a new Kirby or something. Just so that Nintendo has a big release this year, or you know, maybe Splatoon 3 releases this year. A lot of people are speculating ARMS 2, which like, if I was asleep for like Kirby or whatever, I'm in a coma for ARMS. Like, no offense, but I don't really care about ARMS. But if they announce ARMS 2, good for ARMS fans, bro. I bet they've been starving because their game's been dead for like a minute. But I mean, hey, if they announce ARMS 2, then good on them. Now, here is my magnum opus prediction. If this comes to fruition, I called it here first, ladies and gentlemen. So next year, right? There's a certain sporting event going on next year, the World Cup. So how would Nintendo capitalize on this? With Mario Strikers. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying it right now. They're gonna announce a new Mario Strikers game, Mario Strikers 3 World Cup. That's it, or whatever they decide to call it. I'm predicting a new Mario Strikers, with online, you know, it's just all the like the bells and whistles of having like a new Mario Strikers game. Because it's been so long since we've had a Mario Strikers game. I'm a huge fan of Mario Strikers, you know, and ever since Charged on the Wii, like we've never seen any port, any kind of way to play it outside of the Wii. It might be a niche market, but I think more than a few people will get excited if they announce a new Mario Strikers game. And I think that's all we have covered for today. Honestly, if Nintendo even hit half of these things on the list, then it'll be the best E3 presentation, because the rest have been underwhelming, to say the least. But yeah, leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think of my predictions, if I'm stupid, if I'm, you know, if I'm spitting these facts. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow when Mario Strikers 3 gets announced.